Okay, now let us start the class. In today's class, today is Sunday, 25 February. I am going to explain remaining part of the dictionary in the last Saturday class. From Friday, I started the dictionaries. Okay, Saturday, somewhat I have covered. Within this, I have covered the furlough. Okay, so, so rest of the part, I want to try to complete that. So here, today is 25 February 24 at 8:00 p.m. The classes are being started, free classes. These are, as I promised that these are all free classes, and these classes will be started. These classes will be conducted up to my last breath over software engineering, means especially programming classes, front end and back end. Okay, these classes will be conducted up to my last breath of life freely. Apart from that, I will provide the career guidance to students who just have completed their 10th and 12th, and they are the youngsters, they are the backbone of our India. We need to support them because some students, whenever I have met them, they don't know even how to apply and where should they go to get the notifications. They don't have much knowledge. So especially whenever I visited rural areas, especially from which is very near to in my area, I found that they are being addicted to intoxication. So this as a I have kept 30 years in the army. So myself, I am feeling it is my responsibility to do somewhat service to them. So making aware them towards their job opportunities. So I started a playlist in my channel, job opportunities apart from the programming classes. The programming classes, there's no doubt I will conduct the classes freely up to my last breath of life. Apart from that, I will give the career guidance to the youngsters from zero to hero, from 10th to 12th. Whenever I will get the notifications, I will keep all the notification in my channel under job opportunities. Apart from that, also I felt that to provide health awareness, because that is very important, because the young India, we need young India. Okay, we are being suffered with the disease only by following a sedentary lifestyle, means ideal lifestyle. There is no any physical work, but continuously we are eating. We don't know how much of food we need to consume, especially suppose if very labor work he is doing, he needs of 2500 calories. If anybody is moderate working, he needs of 1800 calories, 1800, 1900. If anybody is nothing, he's doing, he's totally ideal life, he is enjoying. So 15, 1600 calories are sufficient. But nobody knows how much of food they want to eat, but they don't know. And they are not following the BMI, body mass index. Okay, understand? So that's why continuously consuming excess glucose levels in the form of carbohydrates, and apart from that they are excessively eating, that is what fructose, table sugar, sucrose, and somewhat so many sugars are there. Okay, lactose, fructose, and apart from them, that is what packet food, processed food, fried food, and sweets, beverages, Coke, Pepsi, this and that. So they are consuming lot and lot. Okay, especially junk food, Pepsi, this and Maggie and Kurkure chips and packet Lays, whatever, etc. So more caloric food they are consuming. That's why they are being suffered with overweight. That's why consequences of diabetes and hypertension. And this polished food, especially white rice, it is being polished, and that atta also it is being refined, and it is being eaten by the public, and so it is easily being digested, so very digested very fastly. So whenever the flake of any food grains or pulses, we remove the flake, so it will be easily digested, and the energy, means glucose and That if it is carbohydrates, glucose, if it is proteins, amino acids, and if it is fatty acids, they will be break down into these small units, and very fastly the energy will be generated, and that is to be consumed, because the energy being given very fastly, accordingly the metabolic rate must be match with the energy levels. But due to the if anybody has the slow metabolism, and they will not be able to consume the energy at the right time. So, sure, consequences what this energy will be converted into glycogen fat, otherwise triglycerides fat, and they will be deposited in the throughout the body, somewhat in liver 500 gram, and in muscles and adipose tissues. Okay, in the throughout the body fat. So. Finally, the result is what they are being suffered with the overweight and the consequences of diabetes and blood pressure. So many, like this is what knee pain, because due to the heavy weight they are not being properly walkable. Okay, so a lot of issues are there. Everything I have briefed in my videos. You follow that if you have any doubt. And I have briefed that how to make the diet. The diet is very important, and I have briefed very well how to cook the food. Okay, especially with the flake, unpolished food grains and unpolished pulses we need to use. Okay. So if anybody have want to make a call to me, under my playlist health awareness, I'm briefing gradually. I will brief everything. Okay, how to lose your overweight. Okay, I will explain. So watch that, and if anybody has doubt, you can make me call. So let us discuss that today. The class, rest of the part, and loop through a dictionary. The topic is what? Loop through loop through a dictionary. Okay, how to navigate uh, items of a dictionary. Okay, as I told you, the for loop, we will use the for loop here. For loop. Okay, now come down and create a dictionary. Suppose take any dictionary, which is any dictionary you can create, like cars dictionary. Okay, cars is a dictionary. Dictionary will be always will be the items will be kept in flower braces. Now we need to keep all the values in key value pairs. Okay, that is what first cars. Car name is equal to, suppose car name Renault. Renault. Okay, that is the car name. So next, but it should be started with the flower brace. Okay, and next Renault, it is to be terminated. So this is the key. As I told you that this is the key. Then and value and key will be separated. So Renault, how many cars are there? Uh, 120 cars are there. Okay, value is this. Then another brand is that single quotation Maruti. Okay, Maruti cars. So this is the text main string. The string can be put in either single quotation marks and double quotation marks in Python. Then after this is the key. The key will be separated with the uh, colon. Then quantity Maruti 150. Okay, like that. And one more, that is what Maruti and Honda. Suppose Honda is a car company having 225, this much, whatever. Okay, doesn't mean. Next, close with the brace, flower brace. Now your dictionary is created. Huh? Dictionary always will be in flower braces. Now come down. Always dictionary. Uh, I already have briefed that dictionary having key and value. This is called a pair. Okay, list will be declared in square brackets. Tuple in that is what parenthesis brackets. Set is declared in flower brackets, but set never have pairs. Set have only elements, only one element. Here The difference between set and dictionary is that set never have pay, key value pair. Dictionary have the key and pair. Okay. So now if you take a printout of this one, print of cars. Okay. Now this is now you run this code. So it is executed, go there. So this is your result. Okay, three pairs are here. So now we want to loop through a dictionary. For loop we will use here. So for loop simply what is cars for x in cars. Okay, colon. Now print. We need to give somewhat indentation, otherwise you will get, if you start here print, it will give error because x. Okay, so what happened here? Already it is marking red here. What is the meaning of this? You want to get all the key values, okay, in the cars dictionary. So whenever this printout statement, it is to be part of for loop. Okay, so until unless this print function, it is not part of for loop, how this will be printed will be executed. So we need to make this print function part of a for loop. So we are giving this much of margin. This is called indentation, otherwise margin. Now this print function, normally print function will be used to get the output on the screen. We want to see the result on the screen, print function will be used. So this press now this print function it becomes the part of this for loop. Okay, if you don't want to give any margin here, okay, okay, so we need to give somewhat margin. Okay, now let us see what happened. Now run this code. You run this code. What are you getting? Let us see. So see all the values, Renault, Maruti, Honda, the key values, only the key values. We are getting Renault key, this is Maruti key, Honda. So key values we are getting. So in the previous Saturday class, I have explained that I have clearly explained all the things about this. Here, see, this is the I have started for loop through dictionary here. In the comment section, I have explained that initially x is equal to 0 inside of the coding. So the programmer, whomever have designed the Python, that x is equal to 0, no need to yours from your side, no need to explain, no need to declare x is equal to 0, and incrementation, no need to declare, and the condition, no need to. These three statements we need to do in Java. Okay, for loop. Okay, here one condition we need to explain, and the initial value of x we need to initialize x is equal to 0, and incrementation or decrementation we need to follow. That's why for your understanding, I have kept this uncommon section. Okay, so direct I have written for x in animal, same here. Cars, for x in cars, what happened? Initially, x will be considered as will be considered as 0, and then after what happened? Whenever x considered as 0, so the cursor goes to at 0 index and takes this value and stores this in x. Okay, and that will be printed. After that, x will be incremented 0 to 1. Now cursor goes to means compiler. Okay, it goes to one index. This is the Maruti. So that will be stored in this x variable and that will be printed. So now x will be incremented to 1 condition. Okay, whenever x incremented to 1 plus 1, 2, now this is the index 2. Okay, now 2 will, this value Honda will be stored in x and x will be printed. After that, x will be incremented 2 plus 1, 3. But here there is no any 3 index. This is the 0 index, 1 index, 2 index. 3, there is no any 3 index. So whenever there is no any 3 index, okay, and condition, internally condition will be set length of animal. animal is here, how many values are here in animal? Okay, the length of animal, we find this as how many, whenever I have run this, three means three pairs are there. So if three pairs is there in animal, only last index will be 2. Okay, here cars also, if you write the car length, print length of car, cars. So you will get the, what is the, you will get what is the length of cars? Car, length of the car means you are getting what? Syntax error. Syntax error, why? You need to close this one. Okay, one more bracket you need to give here. Okay, now if you run this code, you are getting what? 3. Means only 3 values, 3 uh, pairs are there. 1, 2, 3. So the last index would be length minus 1. What is the length? 3. 3 minus 1 means 2. So last index 2. So whenever it is incremented to initially 0, then 1 incremented to 2 plus 1, 3. So 3 means whenever x value is equal to 3, so there is no only third index, only 2 index. So condition would be what that moment, the condition internally set x less than length of here animal, no? Here cars. So x length, x less than, I will write the condition here for your understanding only. Okay. X less than length of cars. So what is the length of car? We found that the answer here 3. The answer is what? 3. So whenever x is equal to 3, so length of cars is equal to 3. So 3 less than 3. So condition not satisfying here. 3x is equal to 3. Whenever x incremented to x is equal to x plus 1. So at the time of incrementation, whenever x becomes 3, so 3x is equal to 3 and length of cars 3. So 3 less than 3. So condition not satisfying here. So x is equal 3 becomes is equal to 3. It is becoming now. So your condition is not satisfying internally. You need not to write this code. It is, you need to write only in Java, C, C++, you need to write, but in Python, no need to write. Simply you write the code to loop through all the values in a dictionary by for loop. Simply you write for x in cars, one variable we need to declare. It can be any. This can be any your name. Okay, your name. You keep your name. There's no any problem here. Understand? You. So what happened here? Try to understand. For in place of X, I have kept my name Vasu. You can keep your name. Okay. But that moment you need to call that Vasu only. Okay. And print Vasu. Here, why it is giving red mark? It is to be closed. And then why it is giving error here? Length of what is this unresolved reference cars? There is no any problem. X is equal to, there is no any issue. Cut, paste. Okay. Okay, what is happening? I will explain. But okay, let us. So now, so if I run this code, what happened? Let me see. Anything error is syntax, invalid syntax. In which line invalid syntax? Line 154. Why line 154 invalid syntax for Vasu? For Vasu, Vasu is a variable, no any problem. So cars, okay, print cars. Why it is giving error? Here we need to use in, we need to state in cars. Okay, that's why it is giving. Vasu in that Vasu in cars. Okay, now comment here. Okay, x is equal to 0. This condition you need not to explain here. After this is the initial of x value condition, x less than length of cars. Okay, length of cars. That is equal length is 3. And then incrementation x is equal to x plus 1. So these statements you need not to mention. Okay, it is to be mentioned in Python, Java, C++. So simply you write x, otherwise any variable. Simply I have kept my name. You keep your name. There is no any problem. If you run this code, you will get the result. There is no any problem. So this is what you are getting: Renault, Maruti, Honda. Understood that? So now let us go for